Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's a new vlog. Um, I didn't do one last week, really, but that's because last week was an ultimate fail. I felt a bit depressed again, and I didn't do very much production or productivity in general because I just wasn't feeling it. I did take some clips, so I'm going to take the time now to do a montage of what last week looked like, and then we can come back to what's happening this week. I've just had my mental health call with my mental health nurse, and it was honestly the quickest call of my life. Like, genuinely, 5 minutes. And that's because he and I kind of agreed that I'm doing okay now, which is nice because it means that all my hard work the last few weeks has actually made a good impact. So, remember how I said I was going to do some uni work this afternoon? I didn't. I was overcome by the need to have a nap, and so I did. Me and Abby have been out tonight making a Cherry Bay review video, which should be out right now, so go watch it. I honestly haven't done much today at all. It's kind of funny after yesterday being like, the chat with my mental health guy was really good, and he's like, "Oh, I think you're sorted. Like, you just need to stick on track." And then to wake up today and just feel like rubbish again, it's weird. It's like I don't feel depressed. I just don't really have any motivation, but I just don't have the energy today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. But I just get annoyed with myself a little bit because why am I miserable or depressed or struggling when I don't even have it that hard? I'm annoyed that something that I something that happened to me or that I experienced as a young person chemically changed my brain, and it's gonna fuck me over for the rest of my life in some ways. And it's gonna mean that for the rest of my life, I have to work hard to try and appreciate things and find joy because it just doesn't come naturally to me sometimes, a lot of the time. And that's just so frustrating because sometimes I wish I could be more grateful and more happy and appreciate life more. But I like, and I know I'm saying this again, and it's because I'm in a bad headspace today. But why? Why me? What did I do? It's not fair. Like, you just have to work through it. And I think it's the working through it bit that annoys me the most because I don't want to have to. I just want to be a happy person and that be me, but it's not. So yeah, it's a new week. Whatever happened last week, we're going to put it behind us. We're going to start on a fresh new foot. And there's a couple things I want to do this week. One of them, I'm going to cook my own dinner and do a little meal prep. So the first thing I'm going to do today is go to the supermarket. Woo! Love the supermarket. Not really. But we need to get out the house, get our bodies moving. I've already started the day by putting on some tunes, dancing to put some clothes on because that seems to work for me. The little groove around the house while you have to do boring things. That's a pretty easy way to be productive. I've also got a lot of uni work to do this week because I didn't do any last week, and I've got about a week and a half to finish drafting up my lit review, draft number 2, for a meeting with my supervisor at the end of next week. I did actually write like banger, I can't lie, when I was in Weatherspoons, but I haven't touched it since then, and that was only like Thursday last week. So I need to get my head in the game. So we're gonna start by meal prepping because that takes one thing off my mind, which is what am I gonna have for dinner. Um, that also will mean that I won't be spending so much money because I looked at my bank account this morning and last week's spendings were a bit too much, can't lie. And I need to get my head in the game of the fact that my wage is going down because I'm cutting my hours at work in order to do the masters. So let's be really smart and actually make our own dinner for once. So now that I'm dressed, nobody look at the back of my hair because I know it looks a mess. We're gonna get ready and go outside to the supermarket. I'm planning on cooking some hoisin pork so that I can have it with various veggies and things throughout the week. So I'm going to also buy the veggies so they're already in the house. I might even pre-roast most of them actually because then I can just reheat it all together on the day, which saves me even more time. So I don't know yet, but today's going to be a meal prep day of sorts and hopefully some uni work later on this evening. Um, I worked all weekend and me and Abby, I will insert the clip now of what we did this weekend. Contract, stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. So as you can see, yesterday was quite a rough day at work. 3 hours of sleep on an 8-hour shift, and then I will walk there. Back actually, because I got a taxi there because there was no way I was leaving an extra hour early. I would have only had 2 hours of sleep, and that would have just been too much. But I can't lie, my whole body still hurts. I think I had banged way too hard, like all the muscles up the back of my neck and my shoulders. I was giving it too much of that meme that's going round, just a little. I like a bit of gym skin shoulders, I can't lie. But no, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna keep the vibes up this week. No loads, okay, Michaela? You have got this. Right, I'm back from the supermarket and I've got all of my ingredients. So I thought, you know what? It's 2:30 now. I may as well just cook the dinner now and then it's done with. And I don't have to worry about it later on and I can just heat it then. And while it's cooking, I can maybe do some uni work. So it's a good little multitask idea. I'm gonna get on with it. Well, I just finished making my dinner. I've done all the washing up. I meal prepped it, so I think there's gonna be enough there for like 6 portions, which is pretty good. And Jack can have some tonight because I'm feeling generous. I feel pretty proud of myself. Like I told myself I was gonna do loads of uni work today because I really need to get it done. But the fact that I left the house, did a shop at the supermarket, and meal prep my dinner, and I've done some laundry, and I did Len's litter tray and had to clean his leg because he had dried poop on it, which is pretty typical of him. I can't lie, you can't see him, but he's down there in his little bed. So I'm gonna now make myself a drink, probably a tea, kind of feeling a coffee maybe. I don't know. And then I'm gonna sit down and actually try do some uni work. I'm probably gonna put something on the TV. I don't know. I don't know what. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with myself today, to be honest. I feel like I've been productive all day, which is better than I can say I was last week. And I'm feeling endorphins from it, guys. The brain feels good when you do things. Who would have guessed? But yeah, I'm feeling pretty chuffed right now. Oh, I also filmed how to make my garlic hoisin duck. No, garlic hoisin pork, and I'm gonna post the recipe. So if you guys want to make it, please do. It's so tasty, and it's good for you. It's some protein. You have some veggies, some carbs. Like get that like 5 a day or whatever it's called, like the meal plate where you have like all the segments, and it's like this is exactly what you need. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna keep being productive. Guys, look at the sunshine right now. And I know I say every time it's sunny, but this is genuinely what I needed. I can feel the depression and low moods from last week literally rising out of me like it's the flipping rapture or something. Um, but I'm dressed. I put my new 3 Days of Grace t-shirt on. Technically, it's not new, but it's just the first time I've worn it out because it's not really been warm enough to wear a top without any sleeves. And I got it in a size small because that's all they had left after the concert when we went. So I was a bit nervous. It might be a bit tight, but I think it fits just right. And I like that it's tighter here, so it's not going to all go over my hips and then make me look like I'm wearing a dress, which most t-shirts do if I don't cut them. And I'm glad I didn't have to cut it. And I'm also glad I didn't cut it in advance because I did consider that. So happily got my new t-shirt on and I'm going to go. I've got a lecture and a workshop. We're going to be making some engraved plaquettes from what I understand, which is super exciting. And then I'm going to go help my friend again with her campaign, hopefully. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. If not, probably going to the library. Or maybe, if it's still really nice, I could sit outside somewhere on campus, treat myself to a bit of sunshine and uni work. I think that'd be nice. But I'm gonna get going now because I need to really leave. I hope you can hear me over the music of the York University radio and also the wind. But I'm just outside, I'm going to have something to eat, and I think I'm going to do some uni work on this bench, to be honest. I can't find my friend, but she sent me some clips to make a video for her campaign. So I'm probably just going to do that and then do some uni work. But it's so lovely outside, like the sun is shining. I mean, by next week it's probably going to be raining again, but I got to enjoy the sun while I can, to be honest. I've just been shopping because I need to get my mum some things for Mother's Day because I'm not going to see her till later in the month. But I bought her a gift bag and it didn't fit in my backpack, so I've had to put it like in the laptop wallet. But can you hear it? It's squeaking. I literally sound like a cartoon character walking around with squeaky shoes. Right, I know everybody likes a haul, so I'm going to show you what I got for my mum for Mother's Day. If mum is watching this, skip to this time here because you can't see what I bought you before I actually give it to you. But basically, I wanted to make like a little nice goodie box kind of thing of just stuff I thought she might like. Some of it's a little bit jokey, some of it's more like, oh, genuinely thought you would like this. So the first thing I got, which was in Boots, I bought her this little Burt's Bees tinted lip balm because I've got one, and every time I got Abby one for her birthday as well, but it was just like, we love a little tinted moisturising but a little bit of a dark tone, so I thought, you know what, mum would probably enjoy that, so I bought her one of those. And then I also got her one of these L'Oreal like jumbo eyeshadow sticks. I have one of these in like a dark brown colour, which I just use, and it's so easy, just smudge it. And my mum quite liked it, but I don't think that she would be a massive fan of a dark brown eyeshadow necessarily. So I got her this one in magnetic mauve because it's kind of, it's literally the colour that the case is, and it's like a nice like sparkly colour, so I thought she might enjoy that. And then I bought her 2 bottles of cherry beer, and that's because she still hasn't tried it yet. Now, I don't know if she'll want to share one with me and we can like cheers about it when I see her. Wink, she doesn't have to. But I really wanted to try one, and I don't know when she's really going to get to come to York and us go on like a night out and try them. So I thought I'll bring the cherry beer to her. And then I bought her one of massive tub of moisturiser. I bought her like one of these a couple years ago, or I bought her a couple of them over a couple of years actually. But she likes a good big tub of body moisturiser, and I know she likes this one, so it's a little bit of a gag gift, but I think she'd appreciate it anyway. And then I bought her this mug with lots of guinea pigs on it from Barnett's. She doesn't really need a mug, and if my dad sees I've bought her a mug, he's probably going to be like, Michaela, there's no more room in the cupboard. It's a 1 in, 1 out mug policy at our house at home. But I thought that she might like it as a mug for work maybe, and if not for work, she could use it as a pen pot. I don't know. She could put it as decoration. Something, I don't know what she's going to do with it, but I thought that it's funny, and I like the fact that there's so many different types of guinea pigs on it, and it's just really cute, so I bought her that. And then the last things I got her It's from, there's this little shop in York called Just Smile Designs. It's up near King's Manor. I can't remember what that bar's called, but the label looks like this. And I bought her a couple of things from there over the few years, and they just have really cute like hand-drawn designs, and they have guinea pigs on them. And last year I bought her like a little pouch from there, similar to this one with just one big guinea pig on it. But this year she gets one with multiple guinea pigs on it. She does like a good little travel pouch, you know, just to put random shit in. And so I thought she would appreciate another one. So here you go, Mum, another pouch to put random shit in. And a couple of years ago when I bought her that pouch, I'd bought her some of the reusable like makeup remover cloths, which I think had robins on because I put them in like a little Christmas bag. But they had like a deal on where you could just get like a bunch of them. They're not in packs this time, so you could just pick your designs. So I picked some cute ones. We've got one with some little rabbits on it, which is a lot of them are very like spring Eastery vibes. I got some with some flowers on. I thought those poppies are very cute. This one with the little bees and the daffodils. Are they daffodils? Daisies? I don't know. Or these bees with lavender. So cute. And then I got these two cute little animal ones as well. These ones are not very necessarily spring, but very cute little fox. And then this one because it looks like Len, which I thought she'd appreciate. And this one has got the York Minster on it, which again is just such like a cute idea. And it's like they're really soft, kind of like a microfibery texture, but you just obviously reuse them and then you can just wash them. And I know she uses the other ones, but it's a bit of a pain when you have to like wash them, dry them. So she ends up using her makeup wipes and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Get some more of those and they can go in a little pouch. And then this again was just a little bit silly, but they had some guinea pig stickers. And I don't know what she's going to put guinea pig stickers on, but I got her some of those as well. I think that was everything. It doesn't look like very much when I see it in front of me, but I did just spend a decent chunk of money. Which is not about money, but you know, when you're like, oh, I feel like I just spent a bunch of money and now it's in front of me, it doesn't look like very much. But I'm sure she's going to enjoy it. And also when I was in Savers, I finally bought myself a new one of these Afro comb things. I think that's what they're called. I had a black one for like 5 years and I lost it around the time I went to Amsterdam and I have no idea where it is. So I've been putting off buying one, but this one was literally 60p. And although I'm not a massive fan of the banana yellow colour, it'll do the job and it'll be better than trying to use makeup brushes to part my hair or just raking my fingers through my hair after I've washed and scrunched it. So yeah, that's everything. I didn't do much uni work, I guess, because I kind of mooched around campus trying to find somewhere good to work, because where I was sat was nice, but with the radio on I just could not focus. And then the wind was getting stronger from that direction because there was nothing stopping it coming at me, and it was getting a bit overstimulating. So I did try to find somewhere else to sit, but I couldn't find anywhere. So I was like, you know what, I needed to go into town and buy some things anyway. I'll just go for it. I did also buy myself some new brow gel and deodorant, so it was a good trip all in all. Bad lighting, right? But yesterday when I posted my video on how to make my hoisin pork, I dished it up like this, all nice. That's what Jack's having. But I just want to tell you the reality when I eat dinner. I want ideally just a bowl with things in it and then I just mix it all together. So this is what I'm eating. It actually just looks like, I guess it looks good, it's still all the same ingredients, but it's a bit gruely, you know. But that's how I like my dinner, so. Also, I forgot to say it earlier, but since I'm all tucked up in bed, watching TV and Len's laid on my feet, watching the TV as well, because I just gave him a big brush and he enjoyed it very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I think literally everybody I know ever is out right now, which I'm not that bothered about, to be honest. I've never been out on St. Patrick's Day, I don't think, so whatever. I can't wait to go to sleep right now, I'm so excited. But happy St. Patrick's Day. Also, I realised as well, because I was walking around campus in basically all green minus my blue jeans, And I was like, loads of people are wearing green today. And I just dress like that on a normal day, but I bet other people thought I was just like excited about St. Patrick's Day. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm not going to say morning this time because it's not, it's 1 o'clock. I've scrunched my hair, which can only mean one thing. I'm going out. It's 17 degrees outside today, which is actually crazy. So me and Abby are gonna make the most of that, and we're gonna go to the pub garden this afternoon for some, you know, 3 o'clock beers. Because why not? Why would we not go outside when it's 17 degrees? It only makes sense. So I've got a couple hours, and I'm gonna try and get a chunk of my lit review written. We shall see how much I get done, but God, I just need to actually lock in at some point eventually, ever. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And then my reward is going to be a beer in the sun, which, I mean, I can't think of any better motivation, to be honest, to get some writing done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I hope everybody else is enjoying the sunshine as well. Outfit reveal for the pub. Got my little rockstar t-shirt on that I painted. I have it. Let's go! I wish he could come to the beer garden as well. I'm home now and Jack made foil wrap chicken, which is a bunch of vegetables and chicken in a kind of like Nando's creamy sauce, and then some roast potatoes. Good morning, happy Thursday. I cannot believe it's already Thursday. Every single week at the minute just feels like it's going so quickly. I'm joined here with Len in his low form. And it's still really lovely weather outside. I think it's like 16 degrees again. The sun's out. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's pretty lovely, to be honest. But what am I going to do today? I'm going to sit down and try write some more of my lit review. It's getting a bit silly now. I actually need to get on with it. But why is it so hard to do work? Like, I was literally thinking earlier, I was like, well, it was this or going to full-time work. And should I have done that? And I was like, well, no, because any full-time job I got right now, I need the master's qualification to get one I'd really want in the future. So I'm like, I just need to get on with it, really, don't I? So just have to remind myself why I'm doing it, and like the fact that I actually like it. Like, this isn't a chore, it's something exciting and enjoyable. And like the serotonin buzz you get, like the hype feeling when you write something and you're like, that's really good. I just need to remind myself of that, and the only way I'm going to get that feeling is if I actually sit down and write it. So that's going to be my plan. I've got a cup of tea. I just had some crisps because they had my fave crisps on, like, reduced yesterday. I don't really know why, because they're not out of date nearly or anything, but they were on reduced at Tesco's for 30p, and I was like, yeah, get me some of those. So yeah, that's basically going to be my day. I don't really feel like it's going to be very interesting, and I kind of want it to stay that way. I'm sick of having interesting days. Like, I just want to have a mundane, chilled day where I just get stuff done and not feel like I've got distracted having to do a million and one other things. So yeah, that's the plan. So after work on Sunday, as you might have expected, I was incredibly tired, and I bought myself, because I love everything that's cherry flavoured, like, or scented, like, it's just my thing. And I saw in the corner shop near work that they had this cherry Sakura Red Bull, and I was like, need to try that. But because I was so tired, I left it in the fridge. And now I'm begging that nobody in the offices upstairs thought they'll treat themselves to a little cheeky drink out the F&B fridges and open that door and see my 400ml one of these and my 400ml of a regular Red Bull and go, I'll be having that, because I'll be fuming. But because I still really wanted to try it and I'm feeling impatient, I got myself just a little one to try, so I thought we could try it together. Honestly, it kind of smells like cherry Lucozade, which if it does, that's perfect, because I love cherry Lucozade, so... Ooh! It's not super sweet like a cherry Lucozade, it's... Maybe it's the Sakura, whatever that means. It's kind of like floral, but not in a like flowery way, in a, if you like a herbal drink kind of way. That's quite pleasant, that, guys. I flipping rate that. That's well good. I fear that they stop doing this after spring and I'm going to be really upset. Right, I'm still writing my lit review right now, obviously. What else would I be writing? I'm doing quick spots of reading throughout, but this is like a new way to write anything, and it's not how I've ever done it before, because I'm such a like read everything, know everything, then start writing kind of person. But I haven't really got time for that, apparently. So I've done a lot of reading already, don't get me wrong. I've already made like, what's that, 11,500 words of notes from stuff I have read. But I put those into a document with like suitable quotes for different sections, and I'm working through those quotes to then write out my sections. And it's like a really strange way to write, where I'm going like back and forth from notes, opening up new pieces of text, seeing if I can find out else that supports it, back searching other pieces of text bibliography while I'm writing, like, and I feel like it's taking me so long. Like, I've still not even written 1,000 of the 10,500 words I need for this chapter. And it's just because I don't have all the information. So I feel like I know what I'm going to say, but I haven't got the sources to back me up, or like the exact quotes that I know I've read somewhere before in the last 4 years, but I don't know, I don't have it written down, do you know what I mean? And it's just taking me a while. Like, generally, if I do all the reading I need to do, I can sit down and blast out 10,000 words in a couple of days, easy peasy. And maybe it's also because I haven't been getting on with it as well as I could. But even like now, I'm sat here writing, it's not like I'm not focused. It just isn't flowing out as easily as I want it to. On the positive though, everything I'm writing is very good. It's not very waffly or anything. So maybe the pros and cons to this whole thing. Takes a bit longer, but you actually end up with a good piece of work at the end of it that you don't then have to go back over and edit a million times. I don't know. But yeah, that's my lit review update, and it's 4:30 now, so... So as you can imagine, it's quite a bit later in the day now on this Thursday. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I got quite a bit of my lit review done. I read it to Jack and he was like, wait, that's actually really good. He was like, that's so well written that the only feedback you could probably get is on the content. And he's like, I don't know enough about the content, but he's like, I could read that on JSTOR, so I'm gonna take it. But I've had my dinner. Jack's gone to bed. It is after midnight now, I can't lie, but I got a bit excited this evening because Jack told me that I could download Steam and download video games on my laptop, and I've never been much of a gamer before, but I watched this guy on YouTube called Devon Bumpkin, and he used to play Sims videos all the time, but since the sale went through, he's kind of drifted away from it just because the politics of it all, which I do kind of agree with. You know, people can do what they want, but I appreciate his stance on that, that's cool. But he's been playing a bunch of other games, and one of them is Town to City. And look, I downloaded it, so I only got the demo because it's free. The actual one is on sale at the minute, so maybe if I really like it, I might buy it after payday, but this is what I'm currently playing on, my little demo, that's my little village, and I'm having a blast, so I'm just going to stay up for a bit longer and play some more of this. I am just a bit concerned though now. You know, this could be I've got games on my phone situation, and it could make doing my uni work a little bit harder. We'll see. I hope it won't. I'm pretty sure it won't, because I get a bit bored of games after a while. It's kind of why I'm not much of a gamer, to be honest. But I'm having fun so far, and I've only been playing it for like 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna keep playing it, I think, and then go to bed. Look what I figured out how to download. Hey everybody, happy Friday. What have I been up to? I've been playing Sims for the last few hours instead of doing my lit review. I admit, bad idea, but I accidentally slipped and opened that instead of Word, so it's not really my fault. I'm just making some dinner because We have some very exciting celebrations this evening. Jack has been accepted onto a PhD, so we are going out to celebrate with some other people from his lab. So that's really exciting. I can't lie, I'm not super feeling like going out today, knowing I've got work for 2 days. This weekend I'm supposed to get up at 7 tomorrow, but at the same time, you gotta show up for people even when you sometimes can't be bothered. So I'm gonna go and have a couple of drinks with them soon, and we're gonna celebrate because I'm so proud of him. He wasn't sure he was gonna get anything, so to have been accepted onto one of the first choices is excellent. The fact it's still in York, even better. And I'm just really proud of him. Like, he's worked so hard all the time, and it's really nice when you see people who go above and beyond get the credit and the success that they deserve. So I'm really happy for him, and we're going to go out and celebrate. And I'm not going to think about the fact I haven't done any in my lit review today. But tomorrow's a new day. Maybe after work I'll be feeling invigorated, who knows. No one will be surprised to see I'm being an outfit repeater. Not even Len. I do need to know though, how does everyone feel about double denim? Is it too much? I kind of like it, but I can't tell, especially because it's a slightly different shade of denim to my jeans. I think I'm just going to do it though. Guys, I've had like 4.5/ maybe nearing on 5. I've lost count of 8% cherry beer. I have to get up at 7. It's nearly 11 o'clock right now. But I've had a blast. In 7 short hours, I need to be up. Which is fine. So I'm just going to wipe my makeup off and get myself over there and into bed. But no, I had a great time. Congratulations to Jack. I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him. But I do need to go to bed because how am I supposed to run a cafe by myself tomorrow if I don't go to bed and sleep off some of this alcohol? I don't know, but we can do it. We can always do it. We can always be successful. Good morning everybody, it's Saturday. I'm not hungover, shocked. Maybe it'll hit me later, I don't know. I'm just quite tired to be honest. But I'm sat at work waiting for someone to come and unlock the door because of course I'm gonna rush to get here and nobody's here to open the door. It's not probably gonna be any interesting things happening today, just a lot of work to do. I'm a bit stressed a little bit to be honest because I should have made some more scones last Sunday and I didn't. So I have a lot to do when I get in there this morning, and I also really need a wee. So if someone can come and let me in so I can get on with all the shit I need to do, that would be really cool. Pointing you up so you can't see my name badge. But you can hear the birds hopefully. It is such a lovely day outside now compared to this morning, which was freezing. I'm sat here with my extra large cherry Sakura Red Bull, which I'd left here last week, having a blast. It's actually been an alright day to be fair. Pretty quiet. I'm having a good time, guys.
Oh.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's me in my same pyjamas in bed again. I was supposed to go to work today, but I have like weird things sometimes where my stomach gets really upset and I get really painful stomach cramps and all the things that come along with that, as you might expect. And this morning at 5 o'clock I woke up in that situation and I was like, there's no way I can be away from a bathroom for
an hour walk to work, let alone having to regularly go back to the bathroom. And I knew it wasn't food poisoning. My stuff just doesn't sit right with my stomach sometimes. And last night, me and Jack went to Zap Thai after work for like a celebration dinner, which was bloody lovely, to be honest. But clearly, something I ate didn't sit well with me. So unfortunately, I had to call in sick to work, which I don't like doing. I had a lot of big plans about what I was going to get done today, but reasonably, there was no way I was making it to work. And it wasn't food poisoning, so it's not like I would have got other people ill. But when you feel like that, you just need to lay down in a ball, maybe cry a little bit, maybe feel a bit sick, and wait for it to pass. So it's like nearly 6 o'clock now, and I'd say I'm feeling alright. But that does mean, because I've slept all day, I haven't really done anything. So sorry for the boring vlog, but I thought I would show you something fun.
So as you know, I got Sims and I just bought the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs pack, and I'm trying to make Len in the Sims 4. I've got as well, they're like a full detailed colour mode, which is so fun because when I used to play Sims 3, you could like paint the animals and the people, the clothes, the furniture, whatever you wanted. There wasn't really swatches in the typical sense. So I'm really excited right now, and I'm just trying to make Len for our household.
Great. Untie me, please. Such a newlywed thing to do.
Guys, I wasn't sure what to have for tea because obviously my stomach's not been feeling great today, so I decided to go for a bit of classic tomato soup. It's a massive bowl, but I swear it's because I had pasta with it instead of bread. And honestly, I'm not sure it was a good idea. I don't know what it is about the cream of tomato soup. In my head, it was nostalgic, like sick when you're a kid and your nan makes you it kind of food. But it's just made me feel a bit sicky, I can't lie. So that wasn't a great idea. But I'm going to end the vlog because it's Sunday night. It's 9 o'clock, guys. We're basically over. Hoping I'm going to have a bit more of an exciting week next week. This week was more getting back on track vibes, which I feel like I did a bit. I know nobody really watches them, and so sometimes I'm like, why did I even bother to film that? Like, what a waste of time. But I had fun putting it together and talking whenever I felt like I wanted to talk about stuff. I enjoy saying things into the void, even though I know nobody's listening. Someone might say, you need to get that journal out again. But where's the fun in that? You know? So yeah, hopefully next week will be a bit more interesting. And yeah, thanks for watching.